Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa Biography, Career, Political History. Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa was born in Johannesburg, Transvaal now Gauteng on 17 November 1952. He is the second of the three children of Erdmuth and Samuel Ramaphosa, a retired policeman. He grew up in the southwestern native township Soweto, attending a local primary school and Sikano Tone High School, Soweto. In 1971 he matriculated from Fafuli High School in Sibasa, Limpopo. In 1972 he registered at the University of the North Dlathu for a Bproc degree. He became involved in student politics and joined the South African Students' Organisation SASO in 1972. In 1974 he served as the chairman of the branch. In the same year, he was chairman of the Student Christian Movement. After the Pro Frelimo rally at the university in 1974, Ramaphosa was detained for 11 months under Section 6 of the Terrorism Act. On his release he joined the Black People Convention (BPC), holding posts on various committees. He obtained articles with the Johannesburg firm of attorneys while working for BPC. In June 1976, following the unrest in Soweto, Ramaphosa was again detained under Terrorism Act for 6 months, and this time held at John Vorster Square. On his release, he continued with his articles and completed his Bproc degree through correspondence with the University of South Africa Unisa in 1981. He completed his articles in the same year and joined the Council of Unions of South Africa Cusa as an advisor in the legal department. In August 1982, Cusa resolved to form the National Union of Mine Workers (NUM), and in December Ramaphosa became its first secretary. Ramaphosa was a conference organizer in the preparations leading to the formation of the Congress of South African Trade Union COSATU. He delivered a keynote address at COSATU's launch rally in Durban in December 1985. In March 1986 he was part of COSATU's delegation which met the African National Congress (ANC) in Lusaka, Zambia. In July 1986, after the declaration of the state of emergency, Ramaphosa went into hiding after security police swoop on the homes and offices of the political activists. He travelled to the United Kingdom and appeared with NUM President James Matlasi at a conference of the British National Union Mine Workers. Ramaphosa was refused a passport to travel to Britain in September 1987, but when he became the recipient of the Olive Palm Prize, he was permitted to travel to Stockholm to receive it. In December 1988, Ramaphosa and other prominent members of the Soweto community met Soweto's mayor to discuss the rent boycott crisis. In January 1990, Ramaphosa accompanied released ANC political prisoners to Lusaka, Zambia. Ramaphosa served as chairman of the National Reception Committee, which coordinated arrangements for the release of Nelson Mandela and subsequent welcome rallies within South Africa, and also became a member of the International Mandela Reception Committee. He was elected General Secretary of the ANC in a conference held in Durban in July 1991. Ramaphosa was a visiting professor of law at Stanford University in the United States of America in October 1991. In his capacity as a General Secretary, he became the head of the negotiations commissions of the ANC and participated in the Convention for a Democratic South Africa (CODESA). Ramaphosa was present at the ANC's March on Bisho on 7 September 1992, when Ciskei troops fired on the crowd, killing 24 and wounding 2,000. In May 1994 he was elected chairperson of the new Constitutional Assembly, a position he resigned in May 1996 together with that of General Secretary of the ANC. Ramaphosa is the executive chairman of the Millennium Consolidated Investment (MCI) and non-executive chairman of Jonick Holdings, MTN Group Limited, and Sasria. He is the past chairman of the Black Economic Empowerment Commission. His directorships include South African Breweries, First Rand Limited, McSteel Holdings, Alexander Forbes and Medching Limited. In August 2012, Lon Min, a company that Ramaphosa was a non-executive board member, was dealing with an unprotected strike. The strike eventually climaxed with the Marikana massacre that left 34 mine workers dead at the hands of the police. In December of the same year, he was elected as ANC deputy president. On 3 February 2013, he resigned from his position at Lonmin. In 2015, the Marikana Commission of Inquiry cleared Ramaphosa of any responsibility. President Jacob Zuma appointed Ramaphosa as the deputy president of the state in 2014, after he was elected deputy president of ANC in 2012. As a result of this, Ramaphosa resigned from a number of positions, most notably as chairman of the Shanduka Group investment group, which he started in 1997. Ramaphosa was then appointed by the president to the position of special envoy to South Sudan, to act as a mediator in the conflict between different factions in South Sudan. As of 2017, Ramaphosa continues to act in this capacity despite allegations by South Sudanese rebels that he had been receiving bribes. In September 2017, Ramaphosa headed the unsuccessful South African bid for the 2023 Rugby World Cup in London. On 18 December 2017, he was elected to the position of president of the ANC, edging out Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. Ramaphosa is married to Dr. Chipo Motsip and they have 4 children. He became president following the resignation of Jacob Zuma. Previously an anti-apartheid activist, trade union leader, and businessman, Ramaphosa served as the deputy president of South Africa from 2014 to 2018. Ramaphosa was elected unopposed as president of South Africa by the National Assembly on 15 February 2018. Ramaphosa took his oath of office in the presidential guest house, Tyne Highs, by Chief Justice Moging Moging.